Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up there in age, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about the biggest thing that sets people back in life. It's not jealousy, it's not guilt, it's embarrassment. And a lot of people feel embarrassed to talk about finances, to talk about politics, to talk about a lot of the things that are truly hurting them in life today. I've been receiving so many messages, so I do apologize if my eyes kind of wander off. But it's truly embarrassment. You know, I've tried to talk to so many people about their finances, their situation, in order to best help them, elevate them, and get them to where they need to be. But the truth is, if you're embarrassed to talk about it, if you're hiding debt, if you're hiding things that are setting you back financially, then you'll never be able to get through it. Some people are dealing with addictions. Some people are dealing with student loans, credit card debt, or payments that they're not even aware of, or interest rate that they don't understand or truly know how to navigate. Someone might be paying $100 a month on their credit card, but their interest rate is $150 a month. You'll never get ahead. You'll never get ahead. All these government debts that seem to be low, but in the long run, it will keep you in debt for 30 plus years. People don't understand that, and they'll never get ahead. And so when you have all these bills that you're continuing to pay, all these people that you are continuing to have to answer to, all these corporations that you continue to have to get off of your back, you can feel as though you're running on that rabbit reel, that you can't get out of this job, that you can't change companies, that you can't do anything whatsoever but stay put and work until the day that you die. Yes, those things do happen. Those things can get very, very frustrating. And it can weigh on you and it can stress you out. There's so many people in that same predicament right now that don't know which way is up and which way is down. That when you were young and you had zero bills, zero responsibilities, zero things to answer for, and you're wondering, how did all of this come about? How did I become responsible for so much? All these car notes, all these phone bills, all these plans, all these subscriptions, all this stress. And now you can't live without it, or at least you feel as though you can't. And then the last thing you want to hear is that it will require more sacrifice. More sacrifice. As if you haven't sacrificed enough. As if you haven't worked hard enough. You only have one life. You want to enjoy it, don't you? You only have one life. You want to live it to its fullest potential, don't you? And so people forego everything that makes sense to live in the moment because you never know when your time is up. I completely understand. There were so many times in my life over the last 5 years that people had told me, you only have one life to live. Life is short. You never know when your last day will be. You should just live right now. Forget about saving. Forget about investing. Forget all these things. And in the back of my head, I truly was saying, as hard as I'm working right now, if I were to pass away, I truly did not get to enjoy any bit of my life. From 21 to 25, I just worked my tail off. From 18 to 21, I worked my tail off while in college. And each and every single day after I graduated, in the back of my head was that saying, life is short. Life is short. You can die any day. They were trying to move me. They were trying to shake me. They were trying to stop me from becoming the person that I am today. If I had allowed that, do you understand where I would be? If I had allowed that, would you understand what I've been able to do and what I've been able to have and achieve in life? So, yes, no matter how good you are, no matter how great you are, there are always going to be forces that are going to try and whittle you down, going to try and shake you. I had to have an extreme level of confidence, an extreme level of determination, an extreme level of honesty to say, regardless of what is happening, I will not be embarrassed. I will not be pushed off of my pivot. I may not have $2 million, $3 million, but what I do have is what I have, and this is what I'm going to work with in order to achieve what I need to achieve. Right? I may not have $5,000, $10,000, but I'll work with this 100. I'll work with this 200, whatever the case may be. And so when I'm talking numbers now, when I'm talking about properties that their monthly payment is $3,500, $4,000, these are numbers that I never would have thought I would be looking at, that I would be looking at myself as an individual person, as a single independent person, not in a family structure, not in a relationship structure, just me as an individual. That's amazing. That's powerful. To be able to look at that and say, oh, okay, I can actually do this. I can actually afford that. I can actually go for that. Completely different mindset, completely different understanding of life and where we are today. And so I say all that to say, so many people are too embarrassed to look past what they haven't been able to achieve, take some accountability, and then move forward with the understanding that, listen, I can do better. I can be better. And ultimately, if you haven't put in the work and sacrificed yet, you will eventually have to sacrifice later on in life, when you're less healthy, when you're less spry, when you are less capable, unfortunately. And so the earlier, the better. The earlier, the better. When you shift that mindset, when you transform your life to say, hey, I put myself here and I want to be here instead. How do I do that? How do I get here? When you start to ask yourself those questions, that is when your life will start to change. When you're finally fed up with running on that hamster wheel and nothing is coming to fruition, when nothing is changing in your life, when nothing is improving whatsoever, and you're still in the same spot, still trying to muster up $1,000 in emergency fund savings just in case something were to happen. When you're still dealing with that for the last 20 plus years, you'll tell yourself something needs to give. So, and when you're ready, you know what channel to come to, because we talk about this all the time, almost every single day, how to invest in your future, how to budget, how to save, how to navigate life and all of its difficulties, how to improve yourself so that you can be the best version of yourself, not only for you, but for all of those that you love. Now, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know I post on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify for podcasters, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.